What's going on? I am Cliff Hill. You are tuned into BallerAlert. I am here with the one and only Mr. JID. We at one of the most livest, most talked about events of Art Basel this weekend. Next Wave Soundcloud in Miami. How you feeling, man?
I'm cool, bro. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. So I had to ask you first of all, just to make sure. I heard that JID is people who don't really know you like that, and then JID is for like the whole team. So what is it for real?
It's really both of them for real.
Okay.
It's kind of like niggas used to call like Biggie, like B.I.G. and Big.
Okay.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? I took the same little formula, just made it my shit.
All right, so it's cool. We say JID.
Yeah, it's
All
cool.
right, cool. Now let's talk.
Cause we met.
Yeah, we cool now. Let's talk SoundCloud, man. I mean, before any streaming service for me, I was saying earlier, SoundCloud is where it was. That's why I listen to all my music. That's why we find out, what new artist is coming out next. How has SoundCloud played a role in your career?
They loud as hell out there, ain't they? Just essentially helping me find not find a platform, but it was a platform before we had all of the major streaming sites and all of that. And I just remember just back in the day just trying to upload something and just getting 2 comments and a couple of hundreds of views and just being satisfied with that. So it's just cool just being a part of something like that and then seeing what it evolved to. And I'm headlining, so.
Lit. And listen, I've been saying it, man, I'm just happy SoundCloud I feel like SoundCloud's gonna always be here, no matter what. So let's talk a new album. In October you dropped a new album, right? August, okay. August. The Forever Story, right? Now you said it was like a sequel into one of your first albums you dropped, under Dreamville, right?
For sure.
All right, so talk to me about how did you pick the guys who was gonna be on this album with you, the features? How did you decide who was gonna be on the album?
Just whoever I was a fan of, a fan of, and can kind of see them coming into my world. Because I didn't want to just do the popular, the most, you know what I'm saying? I wanted somebody that can really understand what the story was about, and then take it and just build on it. So it was just hard. It was good with the features. I was just super happy with it. I was ecstatic with it for real.
Yeah. Super dope, man. Now, what song on this album will you say is your favorite? I know Such of Them you said that's probably one that meant the most, right? It has some, heart behind that for the story that's behind it. But which song on the album you just feel like, I love this song, it had to be on the album?
Maybe I'll say I love all of them. They all like your little babies, you know what I'm saying? When you have it, but when you make a project with, let me just say, Crack Sandwich.
Okay, and why that one?
Just because it's super storytelling, narrative based, and then it's about my family, which is the nucleus of the whole project.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I love the whole story behind how it happened as far as you guys being in the club and the fight and everything. I think that was super dope how you did that and turned that into the song. If you never explained it, I would have never knew. So I think that's super dope.
Thank you, bro.
Absolutely. Now look, with so many accomplishments that you've earned and gained so far in your career, 30 years old now, what do you think is your biggest accomplishment so that you're most proud of?
Money. And good fans, and you know what I'm saying, a good I feel like my career has just been building, you know what I'm saying? Every album does better than the last one. Team is strong. Okay. It's just a blessing to be able to do this, you feel me? And just take care of my family, you know what I'm saying? Make millions off of just thoughts that I came up with. And it's just beautiful being able to create and putting little little pebbles of sand into the beach of creation, I guess. I don't know. That shit just tight to me though.
But speaking of strong team, I heard you talk recently that other labels probably was interested in you, but I didn't really hear you say from your heart. What made you say Dreamville is it? Coming under Cole. What made you feel like that was the exact route to go?
It just kind of fit more of the style of music that I was making. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not so. I'm from Atlanta, so of course you don't hear the trap influence sounds and stuff like that. But it was more I'm a spitter, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't find anybody else that could hold that type of thunder in their hands that was pursuing at the time. And I just felt like Cole a legend, you know what I'm saying? And it actually helped me get more acclimated with him, because before I was I didn't really I don't know if it's bad to say, but I never really listened to Cole like that before I signed to him. But after meeting him and all of that shit, he just been a solid dude, and I knew that from the outside in. So it just made a perfect marriage.
Listening to your music, listening to Cole, it's a perfect fit, and just the rest of Dreamville as well. It's a perfect fit.
I feel like I make nigga shit. I feel like them niggas be trying to be too smart and have too goddamn books and shit. Nah, I'm on some nigga shit, but I feel you.
All right, let's talk about this now. I know you did. I heard you say you did singing lessons, recently. Will we ever get an R&B feel type track from all R&B?
Yeah, for sure. I still I still need to get back in with Miss Beverly Johnson. Hey, Miss Bev. I need to stand up, work on my posture, because she always say, like, when I talk, I be leaning in and talk right. But yeah.
So it's coming.
For sure.
I think that's dope, man. Now listen, next year hip hop turns 50 years old, 50th anniversary of hip hop next year, bro. Tell me, because I mean, I feel like you're gonna be hip hop soon. Like you say, you knocking on the door of the greats. What moment did you fall in love with hip hop?
Damn, the moment I fell in love with hip hop, I was always a music head like my whole life, so that shit is in my blood. Like the sounds and vibrations, frequency, all of that like has been a part of my life. But specifically, probably when I saw Lil Wayne, the Hot Boys running down the street with bags of money.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I just remember that sight, and I'm like, what it is? They look so cool. They got on white tees, they hair flowing. It just look like some king shit. Like it was amazing. So it was then. It was when I saw Lil Wayne, Turk, BG, Juvie just running down the street with bags of money. It was bling bling. I feel like might have been bling bling. Yeah.
Now I gotta ask one last question. That was my last one I have to ask you. I know you played football. You went to Hampton, right? Yeah. What made you pick a HBCU, and was it important for you to pick one?
Like, I went to a real big football high school, so everybody that I was playing with was going D1 and all of that. So like, it wasn't really my first choice. But I got hurt my senior year, and I was already like small or whatever. So I had that was my option. It was down to like 3 options, like Georgia Southern, like Georgia State, and then Hampton. I was like, all right, let me get out of Georgia and just like see what the world like. And it turned out to be like one of the best decisions I ever made, because I met a lot of great people there, and then it's just like a good community-based Hampton. Like, it's a good place. I know I got kicked out and shit, but I fuck with the mindset of HBCUs.
Educated black people. I was a fan of you, so that's why I asked that question. I think people don't know how big it is and important it is to experience that.
Yeah. Even though it's not a true depiction of the real world, because you know what I'm saying, the world is not just black people in a room. Sure. That'll keep you boxed in. So I seen a lot of people try to live in that realm, and I'm like, boy, I need to get outside, because it's other shit going on. Like, on God. Yeah.
No, for sure. I appreciate you, man. I hope you have an amazing time. Enjoy the rest of your Art Basil. Thanks for talking to us, man.
No, boy, appreciate you.